Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? David Lisiaga, Master Distributor for Maca Matrix. Today is June 1st. First thing I want to say is that if you have watched any of our previous videos, please disregard the information there. This is the most up-to-date information, unless there's a video that's been released by me after that. Part of the reason that I'm saying that is there is a massive update that just happened to the protocol, and part of the reason is that we needed to move off of FEG. And I'll be very straightforward with you and letting you know, still love FEG, still think it's a great token. However, they had a compromise in their liquidity for their exchange. And when they had a compromise for the liquidity in their exchange, their sister token, ROX, was attacked. And they needed to move the liquidity for the main token, FEG, off of their exchange. This has had a negative impact on the coin's value, and they now need to migrate to a different version of the coin. Now, the fact that they need to migrate means that it could have a very adverse effect on our program if we chose to stick with FEG as a token. Simply put, when they migrated to the new contract, we would need to do a whole bunch of work in order to make sure that our system was compatible with theirs. And so we were left with no decision but to move to a much more stable coin, a much larger coin in terms of liquidity and market cap, USDC. And part of the reason that this is beautiful is, number one, people could earn more. It is still affordable, and we still started with the third and developing worlds in mind. Okay, so the vision hasn't changed, just the way of paying in and getting paid out has changed a little bit. Now, what is Maca Matrix? At its core, we sell crypto alerts. We sell alerts for when you should buy crypto and when you should sell crypto. Take profits, stop losses, all that other good stuff. Now, the reason why I'm coming out and telling you what the product is first is every single time that I am talking business with someone or presenting a business to someone, I always get the question, well, David, isn't this a pyramid scheme? Well, David, isn't this a Ponzi scheme? And I like to go ahead and attack that head on, okay? In order to be a Ponzi or a pyramid scheme, you need to meet one or two qualifications. Number one, you have no product or service. If you have no product or service, by definition, you are a Ponzi. Number two, okay, and even though this is gray, I still believe it to be true. If your product or service is so severely overpriced, only to make accommodations for the compensation plan attached to it, then by definition, at least my definition, you are a Ponzi or a pyramid scheme. Now, I can firmly say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Maca Matrix does not meet those qualifications. And part of the reason why is that you can get started with our program for as little as 25 cents. Okay, we have a total of 5 different matrices, and when you are active in any one of them, you get 1 alert per month. If you are active in all 5, you get a total of 5. So Galadas, I'm going to talk cost right now. Galada Matrix, if you want to get active there, it's a 25-cent fee one time, and you get 1 alert per month for life. Okay, Langers, you get 2 alerts, so you get the Galada alert and the Langer alert every single month. If you want to buy in at that level, it is 50 cents. Now, you do need to be active as a Galada in order to become a Langer. Macas get a total of 3 alerts. In order to join the Maca level, it's a $1 fee. One-time $1 fee. Baboons get a total of 4 alerts. It's a one-time $5 fee. And Mandrills get a total of 5 alerts, plus whitelist opportunities, and the ability to get in early in crypto typically means more money, and that is a one-time fee of $10. Now, the reason why I know we're not a Ponzi is because there are companies out there right now charging $100, $200, $500, even $1,000 a month for crypto alerts. And here you can get all of our alerts for a one-time fee of $16.75. So we check off the box in so many ways. Now, part of the reason you want to listen to our team, part of the reason that you actually want to be part of Maca Matrix when we launch later in June, is that our team has been involved in the crypto space for 7-8 years. which means that we have built relationship with developers, we have built relationship with marketing teams, and typically when a Bitcoin is getting launched, guess what happens? We get a phone call, not a DM, not an inbox. We get a phone call so that we can get positioned early, okay? Getting positioned early on a coin that balloons also means that you get more profits. Also, our marketing team has launched several coins to a 9-figure market cap. That's $100 million plus. And when that happens, ladies and gentlemen, we also get a call, which means that we're able to get in before the marketing ensues, which also means that we get the benefit of the marketing from being in early. So that's our product, that's our price point. Our compensation plan is incredibly aggressive. And part of the reason why is because we are a combination of 5 matrices and a unilevel. And here is the important part. We pay out 95%. 50% goes to the matrices. 45% goes to the unilevel. And the company is able to run slim on 5% because of how aggressive our compensation plan is. So let's get into the first matrix and talk about it. The Galada Matrix. I told you, buy-in is 25 cents. For every single person in the force matrix, you're going to make you're going to make half a penny for every single person that is in the force matrix. Now, for those of you that haven't dealt with the force matrix before, let me be clear. What happens is every single time someone joins, okay, they need to be placed within your matrix. So if they are from your downline, they go somewhere in your matrix. If your upline doesn't have any room in their matrix and it happens to spill over and land in your matrix, you get paid from that person as well. Now, I know half a penny doesn't sound exciting, but if you fill up the positions for this matrix, this 2x25 force matrix, and notice I said positions, not people, because one of the very unique selling points of our program is any one individual could have as many positions as they want, and every position becomes a business center that they could earn from. Okay, when you fill up the entire matrix, level 1, you're going to see a penny. Level 2, you're going to see 2. When level 16 is filled, you're going to see $327. If you fill up all 25 levels, you're going to have a payout of $335,544.31. Now, I know a lot of people will say this isn't doable, but we have literally come up with a protocol to get this done in under 2 weeks, and we're going to share that with you at the end of the video. All right, the next matrix is the Langer Matrix. The buy-in is 50 cents. You make 1 cent per position. Okay, same exact structure, 2x25. And when this matrix is filled, you make $671,088.62. Very important note, there are 5 matrices, but when you invite someone to this program, as long as you are active in the matrix before they are, they will follow you into every matrix that you are active in, so you could fill out these matrices with the same exact people. Okay, very, very important note. Incredibly aggressive compensation. Let's get into the next matrix, which is the Maca Matrix. Total buy-in is $1 one time. You make 2 cents per person. When the matrix is filled, that is a $1,342,177.24 payday. Okay, our next matrix, the Baboon Matrix, is $5 buy-in. You make 10 cents per person, and when the matrix is filled, $6,710,886.20. Okay, don't worry about all the nitpicking of the numbers right now. There's a link to this presentation right in the description, and what I learned from my years, from my decades in MLM, is the best way to learn the compensation plan is to earn the compensation plan. And when we launch, you're going to have the opportunity to do just that. Last but not least, our big matrix, our big monkey mandrill matrix is a $10 buy-in. It's 20 cents per position in your matrix, and when the matrix is filled out, you make $13,421,772.40. That's if you have 1 position. Now, if you have 2 positions, double that. if both matrices are filled. If you have 5 positions, times that by 5, and all of a sudden you could begin to see how lucrative the King Kong Matrix truly is. And for those of us who are big recruiters, if you know anything about my history in MLM, you know that I am known to put in thousands of people personally. For those of us that are big recruiters, there is a unilevel that rewards us for bringing people in. So when someone enters Matrix 1 and they are referred by you, they pay their 25 cents, you make 5.6 cents. When someone enters Matrix 2 and they are referred by you, they pay 50 cents, you make 11. When someone enters Matrix 3 and they are referred by you, they pay $1, you make 22.5 cents. When someone that is referred by you enters Matrix 4 and they pay $5, you make $1.12.5 cents. And when someone that is referred by you enters Matrix number 5 at $10, you're going to make $2.25. And you can begin to see how this adds up. Now, here's the beauty of this unilevel. Let's say you referred me, and I decided to buy 1,000 positions at level 5. That means you would make $2,250 just from the unilevel. But not only that, when I refer people, that means that you're going to earn the money that you see on unilevel 2. And every single time that anyone that I have personally referred decides to buy another position, you get paid. And then when they refer their people, guess what happens? You get paid these commissions that you see on unilevel 3. On unilevel 4, okay, so these would be your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. These will be your great-great-grandchildren. You're going to see this every single time they buy a position. And on unilevel 5, obviously your great-great-great-grandchildren, you would see these commissions. Once again, if you want to go over the numbers, download the PDF. There is a link to it in the description. Now let's get into the specifics on this. In order to qualify for payout, you must refer one person, okay? There are people that are going to come in that just want to get the crypto alerts. That's fine. We welcome them with open arms. But if you want to participate in our compensation plan, you must refer at least one person to qualify for commissions. The other thing that you need to know is that if you are only active in Matrix 1, we will withhold the first 50 cents of your commission in order to make sure that you follow your sponsor into Matrix 2. Likewise, if you are only active in Matrix 1 and 2, then we will withhold the first $1 of commission to make sure that you activate in Matrix 3, $5 to make sure that you activate in Matrix 4, $10 to make sure that you activate in Matrix 5. And part of the reason is that our goal is to get as many people to 7 figures as possible, so we want to make sure that you are active in the bigger matrices so you see bigger payouts. Also, withdrawal fee. In order to cover the company costs and any gas fees that we have with sending you your commissions, 0.01 BNB admin fee, withdrawal fee, in order for us to send commissions. Now, you do not need to request your commissions on a daily basis. You can request them whenever. You can request them daily if you want. But once a day, we will send out all the requested commissions at the 0.01 BNB, because we are transacting on the BSC network, allows us to make sure that we can get it to you. Okay. Also, any person can have multiple entries into any matrix level. So if you want 1,000 positions in Matrix 1, but only one position in Matrix 2 through 5, you can do that. Okay. And then last but not least, wallets are tied to the referral that introduced them to the system, that first introduced them to the system for all levels. So if you introduce someone into level 1 and then they go ballistic and join all the levels, you will see the unilevel commission every single time that they make a purchase. And as long as you are active in the matrix that they are entering, they will follow you in some capacity. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about the very, very exciting Kong protocol. This is how we are going to create more millionaires than any other program before us. I firmly believe that with all my heart. Okay, 7 figures in 8 days. This is a Kong protocol. This is how it is done. Once you join, okay, get a position in every single matrix. That's $16.75 out of your pocket, $16.75. And then all you need to do is tell 10 people to do the same. But you tell those 10 people to get their 10. And then those 10 people get their 10, that get their 10, that get their 10. And then at the end of 8 days, that means that 111,110 positions will be filled. Okay? Now, typically, that's not doable. But that's because there are monthly fees. That's because costs in order to join programs is hundreds of dollars. Here it's $16.75 all in, which means that you are going to be able to move faster and that more people are going to tell you yes. And even if they don't tell you yes to all 5 levels rather, I am sure that they will tell you yes for the 25 cents level. Okay? Now, what does that mean? At the end of all of that, it means that your Galada Matrix would be filled, your Langer Matrix, your Maca, your Baboon, and your Mandrill Matrix would be filled, and you'd also make a total of $46,204.88 if you follow the unilevel commissions if you followed this Kong protocol to a T. And the total commission payout for that is $22,527,673.65. Now, I will let you know, obviously, if you have multiple positions, that means that you have multiple business centers, and every single one of those business centers could earn this amount if they are active in all 5 matrices. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, incredibly excited for launch. We are looking around June 18th. I'm saying around, that's not a solid date. Do not quote me on that, because we are currently programming the back office to switch over from FEG to USDC. But be ready, because when this launches, we are going to send a shockwave through the MLM, and I also believe through the crypto communities, and this will be the largest launch of 2022. Right now, get back to the person that invited you, get your questions answered, join the Discord below. We have giveaways and a whole bunch of other stuff, and AMAs, that means Ask Me Anything, that go on 5 days a week, presentations 5 days a week, so you can get your questions answered and get positioned for what I think is going to be the greatest program that MLM has ever conceived. You have a great day on purpose, and I'll see you in the Discord.